A little parcel of vintage and pre-loved jewellery has arrived from Vinted, including a mystery bag. Let's see if there's any treasures inside that we can resell, restore or upcycle. So first of all, we have got some rings, then more rings. Let's open these up in a second. We've also got a bag of charms, some bangles. This was the one I wanted the bangles for because it looks like, and it is, a Michaela Frey. This was not in the listing, but I recognised it as being a Michaela Frey vintage enamel bangle. So that is a really nice little purchase. It's not in the best condition, but it's one I don't have in my Michaela Frey collection, so that's an exciting one for me. And then there's a whole bag of things for repurposing. So these were the other bangles in the lot. There's a silver tone knot cuff with a J. This one, which is lovely, it's a plated one that's lost some plating, but it's still got some life left in it. There's an Indian style one. And then look at this one. We've got a great big green gemstone here. Looks like an agate perhaps. And brass in wood or possibly bone. That's really cool. Let's look at the rings now. This is a lovely one, brass coloured with flowers like that one, and a huge brass tone flower. There's a mix of modern and vintage. This is a lovely vintage enamel one. That's probably 1970s, adjustable piece. Definitely a reseller on that one. Then we've got a bit of jasper maybe. Tell me if I'm wrong in the comments. Oh, this is gorgeous. A little Millefiori glass vintage ring. I had a sad story with a Millefiori glass ring where the centre fell out last year, so I might hang on to that one. This is a really cute vintage one as well. That's got a bit more age to it. 60s maybe, do we think on that one? Oh, this is cool. So a modernist looking one with glass in the centre. Somebody's put an adjuster on there. It's costume again, but very cool. Definitely a reseller on that one. Bow ring. That's a modern one. That one's quite cool. Modern sparkler. This one is unusual. That looks like it could be steel. What an unusual shape. And a vintage paste ring. That should clean up quite nicely. Another gemstone. Not sure what that is. Let me know if you know. This is a costume plated ring, but a pretty sparkly one. Again, that will clean up probably quite nicely. And another one there, little cubic zirconias. That one is pretty too. So these are all just gold plated. Obviously I didn't pay very much for this lot. Now this was the one that really caught my eye in the bundle because it's very similar looking to a Taxco piece that I have. I can't see any markings on that, but I suspect that it's silver, so I need to clean that up and test it. Oh, it's a little bit too small for me, what a shame. Is it a sun maybe? That's really cool. And that's a steel one. That looks like a storm one. Oh, it is a storm one. Again, quite small, but may have a resale on that one. And it's another little vintage lightweight one. This one I like the shape of too. That one's quite interesting. Gold tone, rose gold tone. We have another one of these, look, so they can stack. Oh, slightly different sizes, that's interesting. So you get a bit of interest there. Cheapy plated one, and that's another one of those vintage ones. That's another cheapy one. That's unusual. Not sure if that's supposed to be a ring or if it's come off something else. Might make that into a pendant. Modern enamel one. That one's got some verdigris on. This one has power shell inlaid. That's quite a nice one. That will probably sell in a whatnot show. That's just a plain one. These are just modern ones. Ooh, that's a nice one. That's got mother of pearl and abalone shell, and it looks like in brass, so that one will probably clean up. That's a nice one. And this is a little vintage one. That one could be silver. Nice quality. This one might be a mood ring. It's got that look about it. That one's lost loads of its crystals and is green. This one is cute. It's a child's one, I think. Really tiny. That one could be rolled gold. It is rolled gold. It's marked down here, and it's also been acid tested by somebody who doesn't know that you don't need to acid test rolled gold. Wow. Let's look at the charms. Oh, look at him. He is lovely. This looks like silver. And I think it's either crystal or glass. He's gorgeous. Eiffel Tower. I think that most of these are going to be cheapy little plated ones, but good fun, and I've got a plan for them. Oh, that one has a 925. I'll have to test that, but that looks like a sterling one. That's nice. A cute little chair, handbag, stocking, another stocking. We can make earrings out of those. That's a Charmology one. Those are silver plated. That's quite a nice quality gold tone heart and a little wishing well. This one I thought might be silver because I have one really similar, but it's not. Percy pig, is that? Or am I mixing up my pigs? A little key. That one looks like silver, and I think it's got a mark on it. This little camel. No, I think it's a look-alike actually. I will double check it though. This owl is fun. Oh, I like him, look at his eyes. Mexican hat. Now I have one of these very similar that is sterling. That feels a bit heavy actually for sterling though. What is this? That's cool. A blob of silver. That is quite possibly silver, so we'll have to check that one. That's quite heavy. And oh, this is lovely, a little Delftware charm. I might make that into a pendant actually, as that's so lovely. Another shoe. That's quite heavy. I don't think it's silver. And two more there. I'm happy with that little bag of charms. A little bit of silver and some really lovely ones. Okay, let's open the bag. This is nice glass, look. That can be made into earrings. So this is broken bits. So what I'll do is pull apart and make some things from these. Got a red cross pin, that's a nice vintage one. Vintage glass beads there. That's odd, isn't it? Broken necklace perhaps. And some wooden beads. That's, I think gemstone, yeah, it's a bit of gemstone. Let me know if you know what it is. Plastic beads. So some of these will be used for children's workshops. That's quite a nice vintage faux pearl necklace. Doesn't look like there's anything wrong with that one. And that is a lovely piece. If we can find something to pop in there, that will make a lovely necklace. Ah, that's another piece of it, I think. We might find more. Necklace with nice beads. It's like there's some clip-on earrings and some pins in here as well. Oh, that one's a cool one. Nice enamel one. I'm assuming these will all be singles, but I might be able to make them into pendants. More beads. 5 years. Look how cute these vintage pins. Those look like cufflinks. Oop. Cat's eye earring. Oh, this is a nice bit of vintage. Those pieces can be saved. We can make a pendant or something out of those, or maybe they can be wrong style to that one. Work something out. This bracelet's lost some of its gemstones, but again, we can sort that out. There are some gemstones in here as well. Lots of blue things in here. It's a blue bag. Oh, those are lovely. Listen to that. Heavy glass blue beads. Beautiful. A nice vintage one. That's nice. Not sure what that is. Looks like a man-made stone. Might make a pendant out of that. I was going to say a bit of faux Wedgwood, but it actually is Wedgwood. Look at that. Let's see if I can find something to set that into. So St. Christopher, that's quite an unusual one. And a nice enamel. That's a lovely bead. Oh, this is a button, I think. Wow, that's got some age to it. Buttonhole. Power shell under resin. And that one is a faux Wedgwood, that's a plastic one. Wow, what an interesting lot. Make sure if you're new, check out the channel for more unbaggings, jewellery rescues and all sorts of things jewellery. Hit that like and subscribe for me, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.